More footsteps were behind me. I thought there were more flesh and blood, limbs covered in mail that shielded veins and sinew. I looked. It wasn't. I screamed. I couldn't help what tore itself from my throat. Hundreds, thousands, numbers beyond counting, and they were staring at me. They were all around. I heard a laugh. The wind picked up again, the leaves rustling across the ground, their crisp death, the gift of autumn. Moisture gently blew across me as I turned towards the sound, my breath returning. It wasn't the monsters in the darkness that were laughing. It was the one in worn metal that began to circle me, sword held up in a challenge. Every fair maiden's dreams of a knight in shining armor to rescue her. But I wasn't one. I was a witch that had screamed into the darkness, and no gleaming shield had greeted me. Armor that shines brightly is metal that is untested. A breastplate that bears dents and grooves, and one that has seen combat, and this one had scars identical to the new ones on his shield. He had faced these monsters before. They knew him. My breath caught in my throat. It wasn't fear that stopped it. I knew it then. Demons. They fear what is in the dark. It doesn't belong to them. They pressed in, but they didn't come to meet his sword's kiss. They pressed in, but they didn't strike his shield. They pressed in, but they couldn't meet his gaze. They pressed in, but he was between them and me. They couldn't press in further than he allowed. Then I allowed. I shouldn't have spoken to the dark, but I don't think I had been the only one to do so. And the dark has no power over you if you let it. He paused when my hands fell on his shoulders. He hesitated when I drew close behind him. He stopped when my chin rested on his shoulder. I met the demon's eyes, and I didn't blink. The gentle moisture gave away to rain. The breeze gave away to the storm. But it was okay. The darkness faded. It wasn't gone. It will never be gone. But it's okay. I'll always remember what he told me as the storm raged, words barely audible above the thunder. I'm sorry I was late, but I'm here now. Stay behind me and hide your eyes if you're afraid. It will be okay. I don't hide my eyes much anymore. I don't need to. I see their gazes still, but it's okay. Because I found out the truth. Demons. They fear what is in the dark. It doesn't belong to them. It belongs to us. He and I. Forever.